Hey, BassGeek here, and I have got a really big unboxing of some cool baits from FISHLab. Alright, so you know I'm a huge swim bait guy. I love the soft plastic swim baits. I think they're one of the most versatile swim baits you can use in your arsenal. You can fish them from top, literally as a wake bait, to dragging them on the bottom and anywhere in between. I think they're one of the very few baits out there that you can do that with, and they look more natural than any other bait you can pick up. There's only a handful of other baits that you can fish this way. You know, things from, let's say, jigs would be my second pick, spinner baits, chatterbaits, and chatterbaits, you have chatterbaits and lipless crankbaits, you really have to change the retrieve. You're not going to be able to, you know, just slow roll them like you would a jig or a swim bait. But none of those baits look as natural as swim baits. And, you know, just for those of you that wonder how much of a swim bait person I am, well, swim baits, so pretty much, you know, I mean, literally a third of my wall from right there over to there, and from top to bottom, it's swim baits. Now, I don't have a lot of big swim baits on the wall. I don't throw the big hard swim baits as much, but I do like them, and I do have certain times of the year, just like any tool, that I like to throw those types of swim baits. But I do have a few. I'm getting ready to put a few more up that's pretty interesting from FISHLab. Okay, so I'm really excited about these baits. They look good. They feel good. This is some baits that they sent me to try out, and they're real pretty. I mean, I'm real excited to try these swim baits. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to talk about these, and if you've not heard of them, there will be links down in the description. It's FISHLab. They're a fairly young company, startup, starting to build a lot of their stuff. I've got a lot more stuff coming from them, and can't wait to get these out and give them a try, especially in the spring as we get close and those big smallmouth and big largemouth are going to eat. Now, this is the first group, and what I did is I've got them in 3 different sizes. I got them in the 6 1/4, the 5-inch, and the 4-inch sizes. Man, these are good looking baits. So let's go ahead and start off with this, and then we're going to get into some really cool hard baits that I can't wait to show you. And like I said, there's a ton of baits coming in right now from them that are on back order. Got them in pretty much the same colors. You know, we'll expand on that color. They've got a lot of different colors, and I'll kind of expand on that colors, but these are the kind of the base colors that I would recommend you try pretty much anywhere you go. All right, so these are the soft Bio-Minnows by FISHLab. And this is the 6-inch. Now these are good sized baits, guys, and I'll show you. This is actually the bait fish color. One of my favorite colors, goes right along with that kind of ghost shad color. Not quite as translucent on the belly, but a really good color. And of course, you know, I pick up 2 each of them. Now, the next one, and I'll take one of these out and actually show you too. Look how translucent that is. That is actually their chartreuse shad. Looks very much like a chartreuse shad. It is a sexy shad color also, but this is one that I've already had open, and so I'll kind of show you. Okay, maybe I didn't have this one open. Anyway, we're gonna open. You know, the very first thing, I mean, that thing is so soft. I mean, look at that tail. The thing is so soft. It's got the, you can put a belly weight. It's got a little slot on the back, which I like. So you can rig these, and if you'll notice, it's got a little hole right there so that you can put your spring into the nose. This is solid, so these baits are gonna last you for a while. And what I love is on the very back side, it's got a little place you can, if you put in that belly weight, you can set the hook tip in there, which will keep your hook buried and keep it weedless. But golly, that's incredible, how soft this bait is. But look how realistic it is. I mean, can't wait to get it out and put it on the water. Love this color. I think this is going to be a great color for those smallmouth this year, especially in a little clear water. I think this is going to be a killer color and a killer bait. But very realistic. Like I said, I think this is it might be the sexy shad. They don't really put the colors on there. They just put codes on there. So it's SS. So whatever that is. But again, that's the 6-inch. You know, I would almost call that a 7-inch really right there. But again, I got 2 packs of those. The same, like I said, this is the bait fish. And, you know, great looking. Got 2 packs of those. Got pretty much 2 packs of everything. This is the minnow. And again, very much in that ghost shad pattern. A little more translucent. Got a little line down the side. You know, almost pass it off as like a baby bass or a small walleye, something like that. And then, of course, got me a little hitch action here. Really good looking color. Got a little bit of green brown on the back. A little bit of blue line down the side. Good looking baits. Those are the 6-inch. Now, this FISHLab's, come on, man. You got to get me. I know you're busy, but there's some things coming up that I'm going to be fishing. I don't want to tell everybody this, and I talked to a buddy of mine and said I wouldn't say too much about it, but these colors and these baits may play real well in these things. Not going to announce it just yet, just a teaser. But this, and I love this size, this would be my absolute go-to like tournament size. And this is the 5-inch, and right now the only ones I've got from them is that sexy shad or whatever color that is right there. SS, go check it out on their website. Again, I'll put links to everything. But I've got 2 colors of those. When they come in, I'll show you the others, but I do have the bait fish, the minnow, and I've got the hitch in that too. That's kind of, like I said, you'll see that's the colors I kind of went with. And then what I love, and let's see, I did open one of these, so let's see, you know, whoa. And again, you'll see, I mean, just as soft, you know, just as soft. Well, if I can hold on to it, just as soft of a bait, you know, great tail action, really soft tail. Got that hook. You can rig it a number of different ways. But a great looking bait right here. Now, I haven't opened the smaller ones. I'm really excited about these. I've got all these. These are the 4-inch. Again, got that sort of sexy shad. Let's see how they feel. Oh man, yeah. Really nice. I think that tail's going to be nice and tight. Great looking little bait, guys. I'm telling you, I think this is going to be a winner. And I mean, you can see just how soft and squishy that bait is. And I love that they've got, I swear, I love that they've got a little spot right there in the nose to be able to put your, it's almost like they just made a little divot where you can put a screw-in head on. Or, you know, if you're not using a screw-in, you're using some sort of just, you know, keeper, but you're going to put that head on. You know, the jig head style, which is what I prefer to use a lot of times because I fish a lot of open water. But they've got the spot that shows you right where it goes. And I'll show you how to rig these as we go on. And we get to fishing them. But these are pretty incredible. Here we have, again, this is the bait fish. Again, a great looking color. Got 2 packs of those. This is the hitch. Good looking hitch color. And this is the minnow. Again, another very good color. I like that darker line down the side and that translucent body. Guys, I'll just tell you, I can't be more excited about being able to get these out on the water and try them out. They have a great tail. You know, look like they're going to have a great action to them. And you know me, we'll do some underwater testing. We'll show you what they look like when we get them out there on the water. We'll put them to the test, and we'll tell you if they work or not. But I think these things are going to be fun, and I think they're going to catch some big fish for us. Now let's move on to some hard baits that I think you're going to be extremely impressed with. So now let's talk about some hard baits, and I got some wake baits. That's probably the one thing in my big hard bait arsenal, my sort of big swim bait arsenal, that I really was lacking on, and just some big topwater wake baits. I've got a ton of wake baits, you know, they're just kind of your normal size, minnow shape, crankbait style shape, and love to throw. You guys know I love to throw wake baits. It's kind of the deal for some of the smallmouth around here on these highlands reservoirs that I live in. Now I got 2 different sizes, and I got 4 different colors in these. These are the Bio-Shad Wake Baits. This is the 4-inch. They weigh about 3/4 of an ounce. Now this particular color, they are floating. This is shad. So that is the shad color. This again, I'm going to guess is the sexy shad color in the 4-inch. This is a gizzard shad, or no, I'm sorry, golden shiner. This is a golden shiner. Again, 4-inch, 3/4. And this one I think is going to be money on my lakes. I'm so excited because it's translucent, and especially around some smallmouth this year. So this is the chartreuse shad right here. Love this bait right here. Now, I think as we get closer to the spawn, the bigger version is what's going to pay off. So I'll show you these, man. These are awesome looking. They're massive. I can't wait to do a review on actually how they work. This is the 6-inch version. These are wake baits. This is the golden shiner. This, and it's, I mean, you just look at it and it says it all. It's a shad. Again, 6-inch. Now these come in at 2 3/4 ounces. So you're going to need, you know, something like your punching stick, that really heavy flipping stick, or what I would use, you know, if you don't have a dedicated big bait, you know, big hard swim bait rod, is something that you use for your Alabama rigs, your standard Alabama rigs. Again, here's your sexy shad. And last but not least, and I think again this is the one that I'm most excited to throw, there's your chartreuse shad. Very, very translucent, be very good over top of some cover, some laydowns, post spawn. you know, this will be early pre-spawn. I think this bait right here is just going to be killer. I think it's going to get you some really giant bites. Now, something else that I got sent, and this is by a company that's kind of a parent, or not a parent, but a sister company of Akuma and FISHLabs. And this is something that I'm going to try out this year. And this is soft steel. So this is, they make braid. I'm pretty sure they make monofilament too. Don't have a lot of offerings other than like offshore or inland saltwater leaders. But I do want to try out their braid. So I picked up a bunch of braid. Again, this is the 10-pound test. It comes in at 0.17 millimeters. And this is 1,500 yards. And this is the green. I picked up, you know, a couple of each. There's the 10-pound. Again, here we've got a couple of 20 pounds. You know, I'm going to use these both as mainline and as backing. So that's why I got so much of it. Here's the 50. And then here we have 65, which is kind of my go-to for, you know, my casting reels for backing and any sort of grass or flipping. Now, again, they're still a pretty young company getting into the freshwater, so I hope they come out with some of the high vis colors. And that would be really good, especially for, you know, when you're throwing these, you know, the 10 pounds, you know, the spinning reel type of stuff. But make sure you go check them out. As always, guys, there's going to be links in the description. I appreciate FISHLabs and Soft Steel in sending me this stuff and letting me try it out. Again, we will do reviews on all this stuff. We'll really sit down and talk about it, tell you when and where each one of these is going to shine at its best. I'll tell you what I think about the line and how it works. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to be trying these swim baits. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that they've still going to send me. A couple of bluegill baits, which I can't wait to use when the bluegill are up on the beds. I think that's going to catch me some really big post-spawn, but bluegill spawn feeders in a lot of these lakes around here. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I appreciate them sending this stuff, guys. As always, questions and comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about these swim baits. Tell me what you think about these wake baits. I am crazy excited to get out and work these bad boys up and see if we can't catch a few toads on them. The swim baits I'm just so impressed with right now. Can't wait to give those a try. I think they're really going to produce well, both in early season and once we get into that summer bite. I think it's going to be really, really good, a good looking bait that we're going to be able to catch some big fish on. Now, again, like I always say, like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Make sure you ring that bell so you get these notifications when they come out. I'm not going to tell you, in a couple of weeks, we're going to make an announcement. I think you guys are going to be excited. I hope you're going to be excited. I think it's going to be fun for me. I want to give a big shout out to my guy, AJ Ison. He reached out to me and offered me to ride along with him. And we're going to let you guys keep up with it. And it's a big, big, big deal. Hope you like it. Anyway, as always, you guys rock.